Okay, we're live, guys. We're live, buddies. We're live. Hipperdoodle. We're live. Okay, what do you think? What do you think, folks? Let's see who's on. Oh, we got a few on. Not many, but we got a few. Contacts, okay. Ancient, over. See how we're doing with naval battles. What's new in the armory here? $170 British tokens. What are these? Economic, use them. Okay, steel. Cool. Okay. Anything new? Doesn't seem to be. Community tokens. Okay, 5,700. What can we buy with that? Very interesting. See if he's available. Yes, he's available. Okay.
general quarters.
Awaiting instructions. Enemy force detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy aircraft carrier sighted. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
Come on.
All stations reporting the position
Ah,
of a
for
strategic
crying out
target.
loud, man. Frick. Unbelievable.
Our team has taken the lead.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected. Torpedoes to starboard.
Unbelievable.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy battleship detected.
What a freaking guess. Buggers. Oh, come on. This friggin' RNG is friggin' ridiculous these days. What the frig, man?
victory is in sight.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Our victory is in sight.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert. Good game, everyone.
Oh, Maffia's gone. The Mafia is gone. Where'd he go? Okay, folks. Just myself, can't get anybody else on, so I got Ancient on, but he can't go on voice. So we're just waiting for him to load up, then we'll go in. So just waiting it here, folks. We'll be on shortly, hopefully. Just he needs a minute. He's got some rheumatoid arthritis issues that have popped up lately too, so that could be an issue. And Mafia was on but left. Jennings on. Just gonna get some water, folks. Hey, who's that?
Yeah, it's the Janet here.
Twinkle Toes. How's Jenin doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Tier 9.
Yeah, Perduto.
Oh, I want to run.
I've done all my naval battles, so I've got no more of those to do.
Now, let me check and see where I'm at. I think I did.
I think you're full up too.
Oh, and the boss man knocks me down to second place by 1 star.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you got 16, I got.
I was trying for those doubles. Okay. So I'm the only tier 9.
You're not.
Oh, no, I'm not. You went tier 9. I thought you... Okay.
I thought we were all running 9, so I chose a 9.
I would have thought so too. I don't know why I did the Hindenburg. Oh well.
Ancient decided to run us Hindi.
What
matter.
can you do? Who cares? You like the Azuma. You think it's pretty friggin' sturdy.
I bow tank with this thing with the best of them. I've taken on every now the only thing I haven't bow tanked with are those starships, the premium 11s or whatever the hell.
Okay. Yeah,
but
supers.
I've bow tanked with every other ship in the game. Yamatos and G-Hearsts and whatever, and this guy can take a pounding on the nose.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
Guess I'm gonna head over to A. I see a storm brewing over there, and it'd be nice to have cover.
Teammate, I need your support.
Looks like they're
I've
abandoned.
taken on as many as 5 ships at once with this guy by just hitting reverse and having them chase me.
Oh, okay.
And then it invariably leads them into the fact that all their flanks are exposed to our cruisers and battleships.
Awaiting instruction.
I like the guns on it. They're
good.
decent guns. Reloads quicker than the Yoshino. The only thing that hurts this in the Yoshino is the turning circle. It's so friggin' huge.
cut that down a bit if you put a lot of stuff into the rudder shift.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you do that, you're sacrificing something else.
Yeah.
So you got to watch it.
Well,
But
at
I have
least,
found it to be one of the best bow tanking cruisers in the game.
yeah, this one doesn't have torps, so you don't have to worry about turning around to get torps off, which you try to do with the Yoshino.
Oh, is that at me or is that the other? Oh, it's at the other guy. Okay.
There's an Alabama.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh, there's another Azuma down here. And a Magi disappeared.
Of every volley I fired so far, I got a mighty one hit.
I had one hit and got nothing for it.
A one-hit wonder.
Enemy battleship detected.
Friggin' submarines. Where is this guy?
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes astern.
You know, I don't mind subs and CVs if you get proper defensive AA and proper tools to play against them. But they ping you, you use a repair party, and then, you know, they ping you right away, and then you've got nothing to counter it with. And they don't stay visible long enough to see them.
Yeah,
Well done.
This game
Well
mechanics
done,
are
Commander.
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
if you think-
I got nothing
think about,
against them, just make it friggin' fair, that's all.
well, if you think about like radar and sonar, you know, your radar's not going to last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like it does in the game. Your radar is going to be going the whole fucking battle.
Team is
It's
taking the
ended.
designated target.
And sonar, if your ship has sonar capability, why can't you have radar and sonar? You know, some do. You know, the Japanese didn't really have, you know, radar per se.
Yeah.
You know, but they had a flair for night fighting tactics.
Oh, yeah, they were very good at it.
You know, but we have no night games.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm detected by somebody. Now, the thing with homing torpedoes on the subs, okay, I could see like homing torpedoes on like maybe the tier 8, you know, 9s and 10s. You know, but I got killed in the match
Torpedoes to
this
port.
morning in my Nuremberg by a
Torpedoes
guy
to
that
port.
hit me with homing torpedoes at tier 6, and I'm like, you shouldn't have 2 homing torpedoes at tier 6.
Yeah. No, they can be a bit friggin' ridiculous.
Enemy cruiser detected.
homing torpedoes didn't come in until the end of the war.
Well, I had a battle where got nailed by friggin' torpedoes from a sub, homing torpedoes, and they hit friggin' for high numbers too. And then an Oland also. And then all of a sudden now I got no rudder, so I was a Pinata for a Vladivostok and an Odin. Everybody disappeared.
Get back!
The other thing that I hate on game mechanics is you fire at a ship, you had them locked, the ship disappears, and then your shells fall short.
Well, they do the funky, total funky on you.
And I'm like, no, that volley should go right where I aimed.
Yeah.
The next volley should go funky.
It still should always go where you aim, though.
Okay. I know it's got to be picked by a sub.
Yeah, this friggin' sub pinging me again.
Problem solved, sir.
They must both be over here.
Battleship detected.
And see, now I'm immediately pinged again.
Critical engine damage.
And I've used up my repair party to get rid of the first ping, and can't do anything about it.
Torpedoes astern.
So I'm pinged again. We got no friggin'
Torpedoes
propellers.
astern.
Propellers are out.
Main turret critically damaged.
And all these friggin' torps.
Torpedoes astern.
They go like in a straight line.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
And I can't friggin' do anything about the friggin' flood.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
And he's pinging again.
They're both over here. It's time to get out of Dodge and head to the other side of the map.
Well, if I can, I've only got 385 HP.
Torpedoes
If you're getting
astern.
pinged and I'm getting pinged, and I just
Yeah.
took 7 torps.
And here comes all these
Torpedoes
friggin'
astern.
more Hornman torps.
Torpedoes astern.
Oh, there he is. They don't show him long enough either. There, I couldn't friggin' heal up quick enough. Too much damage with those torps.
Thank you.
And the thing is, I should be able to outrun a sub.
Yeah, no, I ended up with my friggin' propeller being out. Like all those tubs, all those torps, they'll go in a row and just friggin' one after another hit you. Even when you just expose only your back end. It's like the Howland, you got to spread. So if a guy does a fore to aft, you know, you might hit with one, you might hit with nothing. Or with the way these friggin' homing things go, they'll all collect one after another. Right in a row, like in a straight line.
there I go.
Yeah. Well, what hit you really hard there was who hit you?
Oh, whatever that big ship was chasing me.
Oh,
But the 7 sub hits I took earlier from the homing torpedoes sucked.
yeah, it just friggin' hurts.
Like I said, I wouldn't care if homing torpedo. Okay, we're playing 9-10. Okay, homing torpedoes fine, but homing torpedoes, anything less than that, those didn't come in till late in the war.
Yeah,
Are we all dead?
yeah. But you don't get any counter to them. That's what I'm saying. That's not proper. That's something's broken.
Well, you get a counter. You get a counter with your repair thing, and you counter.
Yeah, but as soon as you
repair
go,
thing,
as soon as you
but then-
do the
but then you got
repair,
nothing to counter with the second time.
as soon as you hit the repair, they can ping you again, and you can't use your repair for how long?
I don't know. It depends upon the ship. Long time, typically.
Yeah. So that's not appropriate. They shouldn't be able to
Yes,
friggin'
still in
ping you.
battle.
What are you gonna drive? I think I'm just gonna do the Azuma again. Oh, it's in battle. I can't do that. I'm gonna do this. I hate this friggin' ship though. They really messed this ship up.
Well, let me ready up. I'll let you ready up. I guess because you're the commander.
Yeah, just waiting for you.
I can't ready up because Ancient's still in the battle.
Oh, frig, I didn't notice that. Sorry. But he wasn't alive.
Means he hasn't exited.
Yeah.
He's sitting there as opposed to speed playing like you and I do. I'll sit and watch if clan members are still alive, but as soon as the clan members are dead, I'm out and into the next battle.
Yeah.
Because I have a finite amount of time to play. A speed play. Like when I'm running for stars, I typically don't run with other members of the clan because I've only got like an hour. So, oh, I'm dead. Okay, next ship, next battle, next star attempt.
Yeah. That I understand. I put some videos from that Fiona Hill on Discord. She's got some interesting things on her. She was the one that was in the one of the Trump impeachment things. She was a Russian expert.
All I can say about that aspect is Putin sure got his money's worth when he bought Trump.
Oh, you mean Putin?
Yeah, Putin, sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he wanted to friggin' make a path for him to take friggin' Ukraine over by decimating NATO and everything else. Thankfully, Biden got voted in.
Well, the next 2.5 years are going to be real interesting down here.
I don't even know if Biden's going to last, to be honest with you. He's friggin' old. Oh, we got a victory that game.
That's surprising.
Yeah. But what I don't like seeing is these friggin' Mad Hatter state people, you know, the attorney generals, governors, and that will, you know, do a Trump's bidding.
That's exactly what they're setting up.
That's what worries me. That's what bothers me.
Should be worried. Hey, Ancient got the hint.
That Pomeran's a good ship.
I was with SEAL a couple of weeks ago, and we ran a triple Pomeran division
Mm-hmm.
and just charged into the cap and took it with 3 battleships.
Who
Good.
else did you have with you? Mafia?
Might have been Mafia. It was SEAL and I think Mafia, and we ran a 3 Pomeran division, and just said, let's just go take A, you know.
Yeah.
Because if there's any DDs nearby, you know, we will annihilate them.
Yeah.
We've got sonar, so we coordinated our sonar so that, you know, only one was running, and we stayed together.
If you want to charge in, he's the perfect guy for you, SEAL. I was playing with him earlier today. So I'm not going to stay on long. Maybe another half hour max.
Sounds about good to me. But yeah, I ended up getting killed because SEAL had to heal, so he hit the brakes,
Okay.
and he said I have to heal, which was fine, but he didn't say I'm hitting the brakes. I kept going.
Oh, so you ended up being yourself or by
So
yourself?
I ended up out in front and got sunk.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts.
We chased them all out of the cap. I was on the other side of the cap. I was down like in the C line. SEAL and Mafia were both back in the F line.
Enemy battleship detected.
Yeah, he really understands the secondary part of this game. Ship and secondaries.
The thing they did with this ship, which is kind of, you know, I mean, I'm not objecting to it, but it's silly, is all those guys on the side are your secondaries. If you look at the ship, the guys on the second tier, those are anti-aircraft guns. Those are not secondaries.
Okay.
The way they're treating it in the game is those are secondaries. So you got this hellacious secondary build on this guy. But realistically, you know, there's only 3 secondary turrets, but there's 4 AA turrets. And so what they're doing is they're giving you 7 secondary turrets and considering that to be, you know, secondary guns.
Oh, okay. No, I think they, you know, haven't fixed the AA. Oh, and one of the things like the subs, the marker to tell you where they are, it doesn't last long enough. Should be longer. So you can see it. But I'd send planes for depth charges and nothing hit. I said 2 sets, nothing hit.
The thing about subs is what you got to do is you got to work with somebody that's got sonar. You know, it's like another DD, you know, working with a cruiser, or 2 DDs working together. And if you do that, you'll nail them. In a pub match, unless you're in a 3-man division or a 2-man division where you're coordinating, you don't see that very often.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Yeah.
That's
But the other thing too, it's a random match, and you can't coordinate your teammates to provide coverage or any of that kind of stuff. So that's
Well,
why
that's what I'm saying.
they've got to come up with a different way of doing it, and that's the bottom line. And you know, fine CV rework. A defensive double A is pathetic.
I got a second hit for the match.
No, these guns are not that. I'm really disappointed with this ship. They did not do it well.
Well, Palmer's main guns basically suck.
A lot better than this, trust me.
By thunder.
Holy frig, man. That friggin' dispersion's terrible. One finally hit for 924. Finally hit again. Huh.
Good game, everyone. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Well, Golden Lou is dead. I didn't
Yeah.
kill him, but I'm happy.
I went for the hydro and the radar on this. I took off the AA defensive because the AA is not too bad on this thing.
Get back!
I just find that no matter what you're driving, if a guy knows how to play a CV, he can friggin' wreck you. And a thing like that premium and the steel one, what was it? The Delano, the FDR, Federal. The Roosevelt. Friggin' it'll drop like friggin' 10 torps in one friggin' drop.
Well, the thing about AA, you know, is you just got to cooperate. You know, if you're in the division of 3, there is no aircraft carrier you need to fear. If the 3 of you cooperate and you're working together.
It should be that way, yeah.
It is that way. I mean, every match I've been in with Seal and some of the other guys, where it's like, oh shit, look, there's 2 carriers.
The enemy team is taking
I'm
the
like,
lead.
okay, we stay together. You stay close, you will defeat the planes coming in.
Yeah, but you're lucky to get three friggin' ships together. Unless you're divisioned up.
So I'm saying you got to be in a division.
But I was even divisioned up with Seal, and I took a whack like 11 in one drop, 11K.
Were you guys near each other?
Yeah. But with the understanding, certain ships
The ship is on fire!
do have better AA, no doubt about it. And that's where it's inconsistent too.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire!
This ship is so friggin' weak. Now let's try and see if I can get the cap again. Why is that anchorage? He's got to get away from that moss.
The enemy is about to win.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Even though we got 2 out of 3 caps, we lost too many ships. Lost too many ships, Governor.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, and you got all these heavies coming in from the side. Looking tough here. Come on. Should get over.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
And Moss was still alive, isn't he?
No, I sank him.
Okay, let's try and do this Yami then. I won't. If he gets a good shot, couple good shots at me, I'll be friggin' toast. But if we go any further in, we're gonna friggin' die anyways.
Match is over. I'm just going for the Yami.
Yeah. Right behind you on that.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh,
My torp's gonna.
he's gonna give me sin. try and get what I can.
Oh, lucky. Yeah. He bow threaded the one spread that might have hit him, and they stopped in midships because they were out of steam.
They ran out of friggin' gas, eh?
Yeah, they ran out of gas. If he hadn't have split them, they'd have hit. But
Yeah.
they didn't even make the stern of his ship. I had the range just
Whoa.
right.
See, that one shot took almost all my health. Those friggin' guns are so friggin' weak. So he takes 2 shots on me. That wipes me right out. What are you gonna do? At least I finally got him on fire. He's still burning.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yeah, they really pooched the ship before it even got out of the friggin' shipyard.
The thing you got to remember about all these games, tanks, this one, is they're not based upon what ships actually did. They're based upon gameplay.
Well, not even that sometimes, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of the nerfs are done because in the forums guys complain, so they nerf them. Like
That's what I'm saying. It's not, if you took the ships and said, okay, historically, this is the type of guns that it had. This was the range. This is what it could do. This is how much damage these guys could take. And you left it that way, you'd be fine. But what they do is they get in there and people go, oh, this is too nasty, or this is too strong, or they bring in a fake ship that never saw action.
Yeah.
Or they bring in these super duper ships.
And they're all paper ships, most of them too.
They're all paper ships. It's the same way tanks went.
Yeah.
Then they have to start adjusting stuff, and they go, oh well, you know what? This ship is too strong in this aspect, so we need to buff all of the cruisers, let's say, and make them a little. Well, that's fine now if they're facing the super duper ship, but what it sets off balance now is those very same cruisers taking on other cruisers or other destroyers.
Yeah.
They did the same thing in tanks, what I call cocktail napkin tanks, and it's the same thing here with. Well, this is the theoretical what it could do, so that's what we're going to give it.
Well, they're taking this game the same way they took tanks.
The huge difference between, let's see, what do I want to run?
I don't have much experience like you do with tanks. But based on what guys have told me.
They did in tanks, and they're doing the same thing in ships, is they bring in, instead of keeping it World War II historical, all right, we've got carriers in this game that have jets, all right? You did not have carrier jets in World War II.
Well, yeah, I've got that super ship CV with jets.
Right. You didn't have carrier jets at all in World War II. You didn't have jets until the final couple of months, and that was Germany with the Me-262 and the Comet and a couple of the other funky ones. You simply did not have them.
No.
So to put an aircraft carrier in this game that was made in, let's say, the 1960s, it's got jets, and go, oh, well, it's a super ship,
Yeah.
is bullshit, because the game should stop.
Getting some water.
While I'm waiting.
World War II ended in 1945, so any ship being brought in, 45, 46, 47, because maybe it was in development but the war ended, that's okay. But anything else, there's stuff in here, and I've got some of them, 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, should not be in a World War II based game.
Well, guess what they're going to be releasing soon?
PT boats.
No, there was a Netherlands destroyer, and it was a real ship, but it had a spotter like a spotter plane for looking for artillery or other ships. You know, a float plane.
Right.
They're gonna have us so they can friggin' drop bombs.
Well, like I said, they're going the same route as ships, which ultimately is going to change the game dramatically, and ultimately cost them players.
Yeah. Well, I can see that trend. And look at a lot of CCs that left the game. A lot of these guys were good and well followed by guys because they gave good information and feedback that would help get the game, make the game a better game.
People go, well, why don't you give up tanks and come play, War Thunder or something like that? It's like, I got too much time invested. I'll just cut back on my playtime. I'm not gonna, I've got 2 games on my computer, Warships and tanks. I will continue to play Warships and tanks, for a long time. But my days of playing tanks for 4, 5, 6 hours, that's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I play tanks now for like an hour. Ships, I play for an hour or 2, sometimes, and the long ones are when we're earning stars.
Well, I've heard this War of Thunder, the ship's version, it's got its own issues as well.
Every game has issues, and that's the issue. No game is perfect. Everything's going to have problems. But what the game designers do is, they come up with something.
Read Discord. Ancient's not coming. We're gonna have to go in battle. Just it dropped him.
Okay, well, let's go.
It did. Forgot to hit it twice. Holy moly.
It's like this whole thing with karma. It's useless.
Yeah, it's just a total waste.
All karma is a popularity vote.
Yeah.
And you don't get anything for having good karma, and you don't lose anything for having bad karma. And it's a popularity vote to begin with, So, I had a match earlier today that I played early this morning, and some guy was bitching about me as a destroyer being backed by the CV. Bitch, 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 bitch. You're supposed to be up here. You're supposed to be spotting. You're supposed to be spotting. I was in my hollow.
Okay.
And the reason that I was back there is because there was an enemy destroyer with excellent camo that was hunting our CV.
Action stations.
And I was the only guy that was in any position to do anything about it. And so I went back to defend the CV.
Good luck and fair seas.
And this guy went, bitch, 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 whole match. You're not supposed to be back there. And I'm like, well, come back and help me find this DD. And he goes, there's no DD back there. And I go, yeah, because he's not showing up. He's got good camo, and I'm on the other side of the island. So, I'm blocked. Well, the guy comes out, and the only thing I could do at that point was just get into a gunfight with him. And it was like a Ragnar. It's like I really did not have a snowball's chance in hell.
Okay, while you're doing that, do you want to bother with C or just do a BA?
I was heading to C.
Okay. Is this Misashi, I think, is bugging out? Yeah, it's one of the hardest things. You don't see.
If he bugs out, we'll leave.
One of the hardest.
So I took on the DD and I lost.
Yeah.
This guy's like, well, see, I told you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, well, I was attempting to defend the CV. I am sorry that I couldn't pull it off, and then I got sunk. But I was attempting to protect the CV because he's going to need it. Because now that I'm dead, that DD is going to come around that island. And he's going to sink that DD. He's going to sink that CV. And that's exactly what happened.
Teammate,
Afterwards, it was real interesting. I got reported by the guy that didn't want me to be back there. Bitch, 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 bitch. So I lost a point of karma. The CV guy gave me a point of karma because I had actually tried to do what was
critically
right,
damaged.
which was to help him.
Oh, okay.
Problem
Enemy
solved,
cruiser
sir.
detected. Enemy battleship detected.
The ship is on fire.
It's just a popularity thing, and that's, it should take like 5 votes to get a karma point and 5 votes to lose a karma point or something like that. I've been in matches where I've had 3 guys get pissed at the way I play.
Capture that area.
They're all in a division together,
Well, yeah, you can't make everybody happy.
and so they'll all vote me to lose a karma point, and I'll lose 3 points in one battle. Not because I did anything wrong, but for whatever reason they didn't like the way that I was playing my destroyer or my cruiser.
Yeah.
Frequently what I do now is I get some guy belly aching and bitching about me. I'll hit him for unsportsmanlike conduct because I know he's going to hit me.
Well, I freaking even report the subs nowadays too, sometimes.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, you went in there, eh? We got a Yoshino there too.
I got out. There's subs in there. This guy does not have sonar.
Get back.
Oh, I got freaking lit up by everybody. Salem, Yamato, Yoshino. Went from 71 to 29,000 health.
Enemy battleship detected.
I don't get torps for another minute. I love the guys get mad at you when the DD's running away or going in circles. They're like, "Why are you running away, you coward?" Blah blah. And look, I'm running away because I fired my torp spread.
Yeah.
In circles because once I'm loaded up, I'm going back in to fire another torp spread. So there's
Yep.
armchair quarterbacks, and I try to.
Oh, your torps went short of the Yamis. Those were yours?
Yeah, missed him. If I'd have been in my Holland, I'd have had.
No, I just noticed that sometimes, a lot of time we make these judgments, and really we shouldn't, because we've got no idea what a guy's usually going through, for the most part. Some are pretty obvious, but you got to be so careful. Guys, I got radar for that DD.
What?
Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations.
Oh, friggin'
proceed to
sub.
capture that area. Awaiting instructions. Airborne.
Enemy battleship sighted.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved,
Enemy
sir.
cruiser sighted.
Oh, friggin' sub ping me.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. The ship is
Yeah,
on
like the
fire.
Oyster has no radar, it has no sonar.
Instructions.
How can you have a DD with depth charges and not have sonar? Especially a DD that's after the 1940s, which this is.
I'm still pinged.
That's just, like I said, it's gameplay instead of reality. And what they should do is base stuff on reality, and then the players will play the ships, you know, the way they want to play them anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But you know, at least it's represent. It's like in tanks, Tiger tank. You know, had a gun that could kill a Sherman at a mile.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, they friggin'
And it had
blow
and
up
its
the
armor-piercing
friggin'
shell-
Shermans.
And its armor-piercing shell could go through the first Sherman and lodge in the engine compartment of the second Sherman that was right behind it on the road.
Yeah.
A mile. All right. But
Well,
visual
I knew a guy
range-
that was an actual major that of a tank commander for Shermans.
Our team has taken the lead.
So I know exactly. It's just friggin' unbelievable.
Yeah, the reason
Awaiting instructions. Airborne.
I'm about to run into this guy.
Gunner airborne. Awaiting
You know, but the visual
Friggin'
range.
pinged again on this bugger.
torpedoes astern.
Uh-oh. But you know, but the visual range on tanks is only like 400 meters.
We've spotted an enemy submarine. Torpedoes to port. Airborne.
I need intelligence data. Enemy battleship detected.
So it's gameplay, and you know, it's like when they put the armored cars in tanks. We call them clown cars because they're totally unrealistic.
Clown cars.
Oh, okay, armored car.
No, that's funny though. Clown cars.
You know, the armor was so they could take out machine gun nests,
Yeah.
and or maybe a pillbox. That's okay. You know, that's you know that, but you know when they run into a tank, they run. Yeah, but you got.
Why am I
clown
still
cars-
pinged? How long does this friggin' ping stay? Holy crap, that lasted a long time.
Spotter returning to ship.
Oh boy, we got no help here, buddy. We are ahead. I think we better just friggin' retreat. We got a good head in the Bismarck.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Fire on the designated target. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Enemy submarine spotted.
Oh, yay. Somebody got the Kitakazi.
Our team has taken the lead.
You're a mush. Otherwise, if it would have been me, I hit the radar, lit him up, kept him lit up anyways.
No, I did, you know, I was like, I'm not going to survive this gunfight. I'm too close. He's faster. But what I will do is I will tear him down far enough that hopefully someone else will finish him. And someone
Yeah.
else will.
Yeah, it was perfect because I was retreating too. And my radar was ready.
I hear people all the time talk about the oyster and oh, you can outgun DDs. And I was like, no, you can't, you know.
Yeah, I don't know where people get off.
I don't know where they get that, you know, you can outgun this, you can outgun that. No, you cannot. Not in a Holland, not in this line. You know, the thing you have to the advantage is if you're going up against one that doesn't heal, you might be able to outlast him, but you're not going to outgun him.
Yeah.
You'll heal. And that's what I did with the Kitakazi. I didn't sink him, but I got it to the point that one of our guys could sink him because I healed in the middle of the battle.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
We've spotted an enemy submarine.
Ah, crap. He pulled back. It's okay. I'm just gonna retreat anyways. We got the win.
The other thing I don't like is they changed it. I used to be able to sit on guys' shoulders just by hitting the right or left mouse button, and they changed that all. Now we're going to lose. And they changed that all to a bunch of different buttons now.
How do you mean?
Well,
Tanks are not warships, right?
Ships. And ships. I used to be able. Right now I'm following you.
Oh,
What I used to
okay,
be
yeah.
able to do is left. You know, I'm dead. I would left or right click my mouse button on you.
Yeah.
And I'd follow you all over the board.
Oh, yeah, right
Now-
on. Yeah.
Now you got to hit shift. Then you got to hit like F1 to bring up the camera controls.
Yeah.
Then you got to hit W. So instead of it being a one-click process, it's a three-click process.
Our
Yeah.
victory is in sight.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's where they gum stuff up, you know. I think it's because they're trying to keep their designers, you know, paid. So they're like, well, we need to fix this, and it's not broken.
Awaiting instructions.
And designers almost always over-engineer.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You know, these guys should play their own friggin' game. That's the issue. They don't play their
Well,
own
they
game.
do, but
They
they
claim
know
they
all
do.
the ins and outs because they're the designer.
If they really friggin' played, they wouldn't do the friggin' some of the funky stuff they do.
It's like I'm trying to follow you, and I have to keep hitting the W to catch up because it won't let me just lock in and sit on hover.
Well, that's terrible.
It was before I could go, you know, I'm going to ride on Swifty's shoulders because I want to learn from Swifty because I'm dead. So let's see how he plays his you know, his big ship, and I will learn. But I'm so busy now trying to hit the fucking controls just to stay with you, as opposed to being able to lock it. Like you're turning now, I'm not turning with you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you made the turn, and I'm not with you. I have to readjust all the patrols to follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind the island. There's no reason why to hunt the other guy down. We've got the game won. Mind you, there's friggin' almost 3 minutes left, though.
Enemy cruiser
Oh,
sunk.
we got lucky. We should have lost that one twice.
Yeah, it looks like I got a... Oh, it's fireproof. Okay. I thought maybe I got a dev strike on that Salem. I took him out too easy.
Oh, it's
Okay,
lovely.
I'm gonna
My
call it
God.
a game, buddy.
I'm gonna call it a night. That was my question.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for the games, Jen, and have a good night, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, take care. Okay, how we doing? Naval battles, 778. Oops, hold on. Back to what do we got here? I got division star, okay. Oh, shoot. Folks, gonna call it a night, but thanks for watching, okay? I forgot to do that. I forgot to switch it over. Sorry, guys. Listen, love and peace to everyone, eh? Thanks for watching, and till the next time, Swifty over and out.